I'll sing it. We going all again, just like the champion. This time we ain't pretend, our place is up ahead.
What's up guys, LoneE14 here, and welcome back to my channel, LoneE14 here, and happy Halloween! Okay, I got a new hat by the way, and mask, this is not the mask I wore while trick-or-treating. It is last year, but yeah, I just rock with this every year now. The mask and slashers, you know, with all the monsters on it. Alright guys, alright guys, so today we are back for another reaction video, and a lot has been going on lately. Today is Halloween. Today a lot has been going on, and I wanted to do something special, like was it like a 3 a.m. challenge, or I had a whole Halloween album planned, but I never got to it in time, and I tried to rush it, but it never really works. I wanted it to be 10 songs long, but some songs didn't really make sense, so I had to reduce it to 6 songs, and then I ended up, and the whole thing's just gonna be delayed till next year. Yeah, I wanted to do 1 song, but it's too late for that as well. Man. But I will get that song released like sometime like this year as well, but it's probably not gonna be like Halloween related, I think. Probably be like the middle of November, I think. Maybe, alright. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna release a lot more music, but the Halloween album is gonna come next year. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So much for being here. Alright, so but we got a Halloween reaction for today's video. Today we're back to LoneE Halloween in a nutshell. Alright? Let's see what this is about. Oh, the intro's pretty long, Alright. Enough talking. Let's get the reaction. LoneE Halloween in a nutshell. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Halloween, originally created by the Celtic people in Europe around 2,000 years ago.
Yep.
Hey, they're my goats for real. Halloween is arguably the best holiday that we human beings have created. Like, come on, guys.
Except for Christmas. Well, Christmas then Halloween. I like them both.
Other holidays doing free candy giveaways like this, bro. Like, Halloween is my favorite holiday of the year, man. Nothing hits more than the spooky, scary season that is Halloween. So today we're gonna be discussing the joys that come with Halloween. Alright, so first let's talk about the costumes. Now, Halloween really allows you to let your creativity run wild. Like, you really have the freedom to dress up as anything you want, no matter how weird it is. Like, hell, you could dress up as a ketchup bottle, a roll of toilet paper, some craft dinner.
I never did anything that goofy, though. I just did basic character. There's shit on this.
Macaroni and cheese, a furry, like,
not a furry.
Let your imagination run wild no matter how goofy of a costume idea you come up with. Now, going to store in the
I don't like the lighting. It's weird. It is what it is.
day of Halloween was always one of the best parts because you get to see everyone in your school's different Halloween costumes.
Yeah.
The school became a museum,
I remember
but
those days.
specifically for Halloween costumes. And dude,
obviously, we don't do that anymore.
For the majority of my time living on this planet, all of my Halloween costumes suck ass. Like, I'm talking major donkey cheeks, bro. The only good costume I've ever had in my life was deadass in kindergarten, bro. And it was a full Spider-Man suit costume. I just remember loving that costume, man, since the first time my mom showed me it. And the next day, I remember flexing my new costume to my kindergarten friends on our Halloween walk around the neighborhood, and my ass thought I was Spider-Man running around thinking I could climb walls and wrestling.
Was that ever Spider-Man at one
dude,
point?
You're not Spider-Man, bro. Bro, stop.
If he's pulling
but sadly, kindergarten me didn't know that the Spider-Man costume would be where it peaked in the costume department. Because the years following that, my costumes were straight booty cheeks. Like, bro, I would just put on a wizard hat or a witch hat or a pumpkin hat without the rest of the costume. Because, we were broke, man, and couldn't afford the funds for cool costumes. Tough. So I would just wear regular clothes instead. Like, bro, it was really rough coming to school with my lame-ass costume while everyone else had fire costumes. And, dude, I remember one of my...
I feel that, man, just being singled out. Yeah. I mean, like, I remember where I wore, like, costumes back in the day. But, yeah.
My friends had an entire Jason costume with the mask and everything, and even a machete. And dude,
I'm a private school person, so I don't think they... I don't know if they were allowed... Well, I mean, if it wasn't too spooky, then I guess they'd allow that.
I was just so jealous, bro, because I wanted a costume like that so bad. But I knew my mom would not buy one because she would think it would be a waste of money. And dude, I remember this one time in Halloween, man, I straight up dressed up like a nerd, bro. Like, nah, man. And I was
What?
proud of it, too. I remember I was
Damn.
going around to my friends like, look at me, I'm a nerd.
Oh my god. One thing that I find weird about these videos is, you know, the people like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. They're like, them. What I notice about these videos are that people are like trying to like impersonate a nerd or a mid person or someone, you know, weird. You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
The round glasses on and shit, like, nah, bro. Those were some
Damn.
dark times, bro. Like, I really peaked in kindergarten for Halloween, bro.
Yeah.
Now we gotta talk about the Halloween decorations.
Alright.
Now, my family, we didn't really...
There's this one house in my neighborhood, and it goes all out. There's a whole haunted house there and shit, and man, it was amazing as hell.
celebrate Halloween like that, so we wouldn't decorate the front of our house with Halloween decorations. Cause we couldn't afford to spend any money on that shit. But bro, one of my favorite parts about Halloween is seeing everyone's decorations on the front of their house. Like the differently carved pumpkin designs, the spider webs, the skeletons, and all that stuff. Like they just help you get into the spooky Halloween spirit, which I'm all about that. Like I swear some people are so early to set up all their decorations. Like it could be the middle of September and you see at least a few houses that already got their Halloween decorations set up. Like damn, there's still another month to Halloween and they're already locked in and ready like that. And then you got the people who go balls to the walls with their decorations and put maximum effort into making the front of their house look like an amusement.
That's what I was talking
like,
about.
Damn,
yeah, amusement park. Like that's what was going on. Like you would just like walk through the haunted house. One thing like jumped at me, I think. I'm not sure.
People really got that Halloween dog in them to be spending thousands on Halloween decorations. Yeah. Like they got all the decorations with the cool lights and the animated Halloween props that make laughing and screaming noises. Like shit, slide me a few bands, bro. Like their decorations be so good that sometimes when I walk by one of their spooky, scary props, it low-key got me worrying if someone's just acting like a prop and getting raped.
I did that actually. I dressed up in the costume thing. I sat at the front porch. And it's people's like, nah, man, he moved. He moved. Yeah.
Get grab me or something. Like I'd be treading lightly and have my guard up at all times, ready to fight.
I don't know if I told this story actually, but recently I was at a friend's house, my mom's, and they got this big doll in their bathroom. I know it was fake, but I did not want to use the bathroom with that thing just behind me, so I had to move it out of the bathroom. And if that wasn't enough, I got a knife while moving it out. I was scared the thing was gonna jump at me, bro.
Every time I trick-or-treat at one of these houses. Now we gotta talk about the absolute best part of Halloween, which is trick-or-treating. Now, dude, I was always just so excited to go trick-or-treating when I was younger. Like, who wasn't? Like, you get to walk around the neighborhood and get some free candy from strangers, all for just uttering a sentence. Trick-or-treat.
Hey.
Like, honestly, that sounds like a good deal to me. Until I see a white van that says...
Oh, hell nah! Back up! Run! Diddy's in there.
Yo, I'm still walking my ass straight over to that van.
Bro.
Shit, it's free candy. Like, bro, I'm telling you, nothing is better than free.
Come on, man. Things ain't better these days. But yeah, we got like the internet and people just like learning through Snapchat. Yeah, it's dangerous. Stay safe, kids.
Hey man, that's what I preach. But when I was younger, I would just go around the neighborhood with my mom trick-or-treating.
I went myself.
It was just a wholesome
like last year and this year, I just went myself. Yeah, I was gonna do something else this year, but I was gonna be with a friend this year, but she had to work. So yeah, there's next year.
But right when we got home, my mom would straight up go Inspector Gadget on all the candy, emptying the entire bag on the floor, checking every single piece of candy and chocolate to see if they were laced with anything bad like razor blades or harmful substances. Like, she did not let me eat a single piece of candy until she was done inspecting it. But, like, the thing is, I'm grown up now, and I did a little research, and apparently all this laced candy stuff is a myth. Granted, there have been cases in the past, but only like 200 confirmed cases since the year 1958. So that shit is rare as hell. Like, you'd have to be...
Yeah, but you still gotta be cautious of the stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Unlucky kid to get a razor blade or some harmful substance in your bag of candy. But not gonna lie, I would still check your candy just to make sure.
Yeah.
And as I grew older, my friends and I would start to go trick-or-treating together, and that was where the real fun began. Because having the freedom to go trick-or-treating with your friends without any supervision from your parents allowed you to go absolutely crazy. Hey, best believe we're on our trick-or-treating hustle grind, hitting up every house around the neighborhood. Like, we took trick-or-treating like it was a sport, bro, because we would compete with one another to see who would end up with the most candy by the end of it. Like, we were not playing around when it came to that sweet Halloween candy. And dude, sometimes you'd walk up to a house and this would happen. Trick or treat, trick.
That happened. No, it didn't happen, but I heard someone like talking about it. About how that's happening. Bro, what?
Bro, tough crowd out here, eh? Yo, bro, just give us some candy, man. You don't gotta be doing all that. Like, bro, I swear these adults thought that was the funniest joke to make to kids trick-or-treating. Like, bro, just shut up and give me your candy. I'm on the clock trying to be my friends over here. And, dude, single-handedly, the best place to trick-or-treat is at the rich neighborhoods, man.
Hey, that's right. No, guys, dead ass. No, I live in like a rich neighborhood, and ever since we moved here, dead ass, my mom started getting these big size candy bars. Like usually it was like the small stuff in the past, but now that we live here, or I don't know, she got like a promotion. I have no idea, but I mean like, yeah, that's what it'd be like.
Bro, that's where the real riches are at. Like, over at the rich neighborhood, they be giving out 2 times more candy. And they be giving out jumbo-sized chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Like, dude, if you've never been trick-or-treating at the rich neighborhood around your area, bro, you
literally,
gotta try.
yeah, guys. Well, as I was going home from football today, there are people like all the way in like the intersection or like the 4-way stop. And then there's a lot of people. I don't know if because it was early, but I was like, bro, I knew that was for Halloween. I knew it.
It'll change your trick-or-treating career. You gotta get that sweet, sweet, sweet pay raise. You'll go from rags to riches, bro. Like, I remember my first time getting a jumbo-sized Kit Kat bar from this one house, and I was like, damn, I'm trick-or-treating here every single year now. What the hell? Because the Kit Kat bar didn't have 2 bars of chocolate. No, it had fucking 4. That's 2x the original value. Now, that's what I call stonks, boy. And, bro, sometimes I would fill up my entire bag to the brim with candy, and I would have to start putting candy in my pockets, hoodie, or anywhere else that would increase my candy storage even by a little. And bro, it was just so exhausting carrying an entirely filled up candy bag all around the neighborhood while also running around. Like, it was a straight up workout looking at fully maxed out candy storage. And when I would get back home and drop off all the candy, I was tired as hell, gasping for air and fiending for a huge gulp of that H2O in my system. But come on guys, most people at that point would be content with their 1 bag of candy. But me? Nah. I was not no quitter, but a Halloween hustler at heart. This was merely only the beginning, because my ass would grab a second bag and head on outside for seconds.
Oh damn.
This candy shit was serious to me. And
bro, I'm out all hours of the night, bro. How long do you trick or treat, bro? How small is your neighborhood?
after I filled up another bag of candy, that's when I would call it quits. Because at that point, I've been running around the neighborhood for probably 3 hours plus. And my ass.
Yeah, I don't know. You'd have to like hit half the houses or the other half. Do you trick or treat at the same house twice? Damn.
Too exhausted and ready to head on back home to drop off the goods. And I would pour all my candy onto the living room floor just to bask in the glory of my spoils of war. And of course my mom would come over and check the candy. But after she was done, I would go grab my iPad mini from my room and take a picture of all my candy and post it on Instagram to show my friends.
What?
Okay, listen man, this was back in 2015, okay? And I was young, so it's passable. Looking back now, it was cringe, I'll admit it. But hey, come on man, younger me worked hard to earn that candy, so I had to do a little candy spread on the gram. Like, this was a kid version of a money spread. And dude, I was just a candy fiend when I was younger, and I would munch up so much candy, so my mom would always try to hide my candy bag, but I would always sniff it out and end up finding it. And another thing I gotta mention is the chocolate factory. Now, in previous years of Halloween, I wouldn't even go trick-or-treating, and instead I would go to this chocolate factory after school and line up for like 2 hours. And they'd set up this miniature haunted house you'd have to go through with these people locked in cells, acting like fiends, screaming and shit. Not gonna lie, it was kind of scary, but I was a kid, so that's probably why it was scary. But getting scared was worth it, because by the end of the haunted house, you'd be rewarded with a big bag filled to the brim of chocolate, and it was amazing. I probably went to the chocolate factory for like 3 years maybe, until they started lowering the amount of chocolate they give out per person. Like bro, they went from giving big bags to giving bags that were filled like barely half. Like bruh, that's when I realized I could be getting so much more candy trick-or-treating than wasting 2 hours waiting in a line for some big. Like bro, the line stretched down the entire block and probably even more. Like there were so many people lining up for some ass. So I stopped going the following years and I just hustled on that trick-or-treating grind for a 10 extra reward. All my homies hate the chocolate factory and Willy Wonka. Alright, well I wish you all a safe and fun Halloween. Now go out and collect that candy. And if you're too old to trick-or-treat, I don't know, go sit in the dark with your thoughts or something. And make sure you brush your teeth. Anyways, I'm out. Bye.
Alright. Okay guys, that's it for the reaction. Get this video. Smash the like button right now. Go subscribe to this channel right now. I gotta call my friend back. So I'll see you guys in the next video. For the banger and the lighting, the lighting did my face dirty, bro. Damn. Alright, see you guys next video. Bye.